be the Chicago Bulls. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm the Bulls.
Where's the Cavaliers? LeBron James on your ass, buddy. What you think of those ding-dongs?
I'm gonna be Michael Jordan on your ass, man. How about that? The legend against the newest.
LeBron James ain't new, so.
Wow, shit, whatever. Who cares? He's younger than fucking Michael Jordan.
No.
I leap over lies in a single pound. The Black Prophet, one day I got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll see Cleveland and the Chicago Bulls.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready, son. Got to go down.
So Cleveland will get the first possession.
Oh shit.
What was
All
that?
fueled up and ready to go.
Why am I
Brought to
not
you by
Michael
Gatorade.
Jordan?
Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for
I
Cleveland,
control everybody.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward
Oh
position.
really? Okay.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in it.
No. Oh.
Laggy.
Oh damn. I said violation. What the hell?
This shit.
Jordan.
No luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you could see the frustration on his face. And
Boom.
it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Yeah.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He
Oh,
poses
Michael
a
Jordan
ton
with some
of matchup
hair.
problems for whomever he's facing.
Oh.
Here's
Boom.
Jordan.
Damn.
That's
What
rebounded
the
by
fuck?
Cleveland.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Thank you. Ready?
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Now the Bulls with it to the middle and stolen by James. Love goes in and he uses the glass on the layup.
Get some. Who's the man? I'm the man. Oh,
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pulls from the top of the key. That doesn't go
What the
either for
fuck?
Jordan.
I love the
Hell, Jordan,
anticipation
what's your problem?
defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Macy with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Jordan. Right block shot.
Yeah.
And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Now here's Irving. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Oakley.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The shot no good.
Damn it.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Get off.
Damn it.
And that
Oh,
one's good.
fuck.
Chicago trailing here. Macy passes to Jordan. Good D by LeBron.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Out to
What the
Smith.
hell?
Puts it up from 17.
What the fuck kind of shit is that,
James
man?
picking up the assist.
That's a good throw.
J.R. Smith.
Holy shit, I
Boy,
didn't know
he's
who the hell I
mercurial,
was
but
talking
he is something to behold when he's knocking down shots like
Oh,
that.
block.
Oh.
Get some.
And the rejection by Smith.
Get
Here's
some.
Macy.
Get some, boy.
And it goes out
Oh,
of bounds. That one is
eyeball.
off Smith.
Two blocks in a row. Get out of here, boy.
Fuck you.
Horsey, he's checked in
Yeah,
for
shit.
Chicago. Paxson comes in for Macy. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving.
I blocked that ball again. You keep it up.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first. And again,
Oh,
no
yeah.
good by
Keep
Chicago.
overdoing it or something.
Yeah, but the
Doing
hand
something
in the
wrong. I don't
face, it's
understand.
critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Was shot by LeBron. No good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
The shot's good from Paxson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Here's LeBron.
Damn, fuck you, LeBron. Fuck you.
I like
Bulls
how we
trailed
can
by
control
3.
everything.
What the
Stolen
hell?
away. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah,
Not
fuck
sure
you,
what that
bitch.
was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Bulls making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson.
What the
Fry
fuck?
comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith.
What the hell?
Another shot.
Bullshit.
And you can count it. He'll go to the
Total
line with a
bullshit.
chance to make it 3.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has. And they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Bullshit.
Oakley, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Paxson. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the
That was
bucket
me,
like that.
man.
Good job.
Oh, me.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
They need this. Jordan. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 6.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Outside jumper.
He failed.
Man, what the
And that
fuck?
does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
What's up,
I
man?
wonder that shit. I don't know.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively,
get a
blocking
start,
shots. A key
Really
indicator of
Yeah.
their activity on the defensive side.
Fuck.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
I don't want to see that playing until he blows yet.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 6-point game. They've got Paxson. Higgins is out there with Oakley. Then it's Porzingis. And it's Macy in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Irving. The Bulls knocking down the 3. From 11 feet away. Chicago grabs the miss. Oakley's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Higgins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Spiked it away.
Little turd.
Inside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Jump on you.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode.
Whiteboard down, man. What the
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a shake.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Don't do it. You messed up.
That one drops. He ties it up. Bulls making a switch here. Durbin's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers,
Hey, what's that over there,
Love
man?
comes in
He's
for Mozgov.
dying.
And Smith subbed in
No,
for
he ain't.
Matthew Dellavedova. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
All right, come on, fellas.
And we
Get
play
next
just
set.
over a minute of basketball here in the second
Get off
quarter.
me, son.
Dishes to Fry. Out to Smith. From downtown. Can't hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Higgins. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I don't beat you
And
yet.
here are the
Something.
Bulls now. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. The
Him
rally two-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
But they get it back. Moves back up. Tries yet again. Porzingis the pass to Higgins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah.
Now, they've done
It
a
was
great
difficult.
job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Boo.
You know what?
I didn't
He's
even
such
call a
killers.
timeout.
I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Irving for 3. That's good.
Damn.
Irving's got 6 points.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And stolen by Love. To the paint. Deflects the pass.
Oh, what the
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Tries from 10.
What the fuck, man?
back? Right away.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gervin. Drills the three-pointer. Gervin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
The Bulls leading by 7.
Oh, damn it.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Chicago making some changes. Green comes in for Higgins. And it's Jordan in for Paxson. James checked in for the
Jordan's
Cavaliers.
back. Jordan's back.
From deep. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's going to play his way
what
right
the
onto
fuck?
the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like
Damn
he
it.
has so far in this quarter.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his
What the
mindset
fuck?
or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Yeah.
Oakley, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Cleveland.
What the hell?
Mozgov, he's checked
Oh
in
my
for
God.
Dallas.
Shit.
And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
If they can't take care of the
Damn.
basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
True. Their turnovers are piling up in this quarter.
Here's Mason. There's the dish to Gervin. Screen by Oakley. And Macy kicks to Oakley. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He fouled me.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense
Right?
struggling
It's like
to
a night.
contain them.
And when you
He
make
ain't
5 in a
going
row
back.
in close like that, it also takes pressure
Uh-uh.
off your perimeter guys, too.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
His jersey don't look like his
One
clothes
shot.
don't look
One
like
shot,
this
gentlemen.
shit. It looks like he's got booty shorts on because it comes so far up.
That free throw good from Oakley.
Damn it, man.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now 8 seconds
You
separating
come
the
get
two
me,
clocks.
chicken. Rock, rock.
Right wing. Here's Dellavedova. Covered by Gervin. Dellavedova, that's good.
I'm always on
Really
you.
aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness
What
is
the
really
heck
the
is
only
that?
option when you're on the wrong
Uh-huh.
side of the size
I
equation.
think you took too long to throw it.
Oh.
Shot from the inbound. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. Great unspoken communication between teammates.
Okay.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, only 10 ahead of you.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Darn cheerleaders in the ass. Hurry up.
They might like that.
I know they will. I figured.
The second half just about to get going here.
What?
Darn substitutions.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone
Yeah,
who can just take
whatever.
charge like he has.
How the
Well, there's a
freak
certain
do you know
amount of
when to
confidence
release
you
from
have
the freaking
when the
button?
ball is in his
Like
hands
it's stupid.
at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just
There's
gives you
a
a sense
gauge,
of calm.
man.
I know the
confidence
gauge, but
because
it
of how
don't
good he
tell
is.
you when.
Here's
There's
LeBron.
white
He
triangles.
takes it in
You
for the
try to
layup
hit
off
the
a very
white
nice feed.
triangles.
I don't see.
James
the
has
white
got
triangle.
6.
Might be because of the
Right in
Great
the middle
way
of the
to start
bar.
to have easy layup against some soft D.
Macy, that's good. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Irving for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
John Paxson, he's checked in for Gervin.
What the fuck?
And stolen by LeBron. Higgins is checked in for Kyle Mason.
I did that.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith. Here's James. 6 points for him. For three. Jordan with the rebound.
There wasn't no line.
Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Irving. Got a piece of it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Damn.
Easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The drive by Green.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Green. And the Bulls making a change here. Corzine's checked in.
I thought they put a damn black guy in damn tights.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
LeBron against Paxson. On the wing, Irving. Here's the 3. They get it back.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court.
Fuck you, Michael Jordan. Give me my fucking guy.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Second chance shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Shumpert's got his second basket. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls get it back. And Green gets it to go.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Another miss by LeBron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Corzine inside, guarded by Frye. To the inside. And LeBron throws it down.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
The Bulls leading by 8. And here's Paxson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Gervin's checked in for Chicago. And Cleveland also making a change. Mozgov's checked in. Here's Dellavedova. Guarded by Paxson. For 3. And it's Dellavedova missing.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Corzine the pass to Jordan. And hits one. He's ready to get back on track. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
What a nice touch that time from Michael Jordan.
From deep LeBron. But they recover it. Tries again. Here's Fry. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Gervin outside, and there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Rolls out front.
I don't know. It's pointless to do anything. He's about to run out the clock, so.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've got Macy. Corzine is out there with Oakley. Then there's Gervin. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Irving for 3. That's good.
Good shot.
Irving's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Chicago calls timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Chicago now. Jordan. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thompson. And it falls over the rim and in. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. There's the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
Yeah.
Smith's running.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory?
I pressed the wrong button, man.
Very sound defense played on that trip.
Oh, that was me. What the?
Yeah, that was you, man. You caught my ball that I threw towards the hoop.
Green, he's checked in for Corzine. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Jordan the pass to Bulls moving the ball around.
What the hell?
Outside Jordan. Gervin dishes to Oakley. Here's Jordan. Hits from the high post.
Man.
And the Bulls lead by 5. Irving against Gervin. From deep 3-point range, Irving can't get it to go. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged.
That's all that.
Just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And even 3-on-3 break.
Oh.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Jordan the pass to Macy. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shumpert. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive
Damn,
play.
the computer did that.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance.
Michael Jordan looks so weird with hair.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact,
yeah, he's got hair in this one.
That shot to go down.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they continue to get off turnovers.
Go ahead.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds. Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Shumpert. He has 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
I caught the ball like, oh, yeah.
Free throw good, Jordan. James checked in for Cleveland.
Yeah, high five all your best friends.
See, he's got hair. You see it?
Yeah. Don't look like hair.
Holy shit. That's weird.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
And that one's good. 11 points for LeBron.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Jordan's shot is off.
That's fucked up.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And you still shot it, though.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Irving. Irving with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls first break. Outside for Jordan.
Get some.
And there's the 3-second violation.
You're like, oh,
and those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when
you're
talking about a game down the stretch.
Damn it.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Now Irving. In the corner, it's James. Pulls up on the wing. Good.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like well, Jordan has been
Jordan.
Cleveland with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he was like, fuck no, man. You ain't dunking today.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Shoots from the corner. Here's Green. It's good!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
The drive by James.
Damn.
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Damn it.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Yeah.
And he is unable to get the second one. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Give me a hug, man. You want to hug his ass, man.
I don't know, but what the fuck?
I'll hug you next time with dashboard.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Was that you?
And so both free throws are good.
No, that was the computer, man.
And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trailed by 4. 20 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as
Damn.
possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make mistakes.
What
when
the
they
hell?
do that. Go for the steal.
The computer
You can
keeps
force a mistake,
fouling you guys.
and then see what happens after that.
At the line, the Bulls. Tristan Thompson.
And they're just giving me more.
Gets the first, Nick. Puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Green kicks to Jordan. 3-pointer.
Damn
We
it.
see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
We're getting coins for it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see how many I got. Yeah, I got like freaking 400 coins off of that.
How do you know that?
Because I was at 900 coins earlier before the game.
Okay.
Here we play one more and then get ready. You want to be on teams?
Yeah.
Who you want? What team?
Huh?
What team you want us to be?
I don't know.
Hall of Fame difficulty?
No.
Okay, Hall of Fame difficulty. You know how to ask for the ball, right? The X button?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, man. And if you say you're open, let me know. How do I say? How do I do that?
I thought you were talking about like a button on the game, man.
Alright, pick your guy.
I want Derrick Rose. Select your guy, man.
I did.
Selected him. Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Who did you choose?
I picked Butler. Because I am the Butler.
I'm Derrick Rose.
Rose is about to get slam dunked on by me.
We're on the same team.
I know.
We've got a capacity crowd here at the United Center. It's Indiana and the Chicago Bulls. We'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Come on, man. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Here's Dunleavy. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Allen in the four-man position.
And for Jimmy Butler, so much improvement over his young career, especially as a shooter. His rookie year, he shot just 18% from three. Last season, he shot 38% from there.
Nobody near George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Good.
And the wide open shot from Rose. No good from outside. Outside, George. He dishes it to Hill. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Mahinmi. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
No good from Gibson.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Gasol with the steal. There's Rose with the three. That doesn't go either for Rose. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back.
Shit.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Rose. Puts up the baby hook. Bank shot, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And one bright note for the Pacers last season was the play of their bench. Adding Rodney Stuckey was a huge boost to them.
That's good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
They set the pick. Here's Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And Stuckey led the charge for the Pacers bench, Greg, as you were talking about. But all around the reserves, Clark, were fantastic on the Pacers.
Yes, third in the league at almost 41 points per game off the bench. First in the NBA in bench rebound.
Yeah.
And top 10 in field goal percentage as a bench.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Ellis. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Butler. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Right, Butler.
Butler's got 7. From deep, George. Kept alive by Indiana.
What the hell?
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury, came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
Back to Rose. From deep.
God damn it. Come on.
Mahinmi's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Butler from outside. Butler missing again.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Dunleavy the best to Rose. In the corner, Gibson with it. Outside Butler. The 3. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Oh, tall bitch.
Gasol dishes to Rose.
Get it in.
On the money with the open jumper.
Finally.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Outside, George. For the 3.
Yeah.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers leading by just 2.
Yeah. We're coming back. It's only the second quarter. There's our cheerleaders.
Now starting the second quarter.
They had shorts on.
Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Taking a look at the Bulls. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. And it's Rose in at the point. That free throw, no good.
You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Ooh, the shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Butler's got 10 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
I gotta see you.
An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard. A pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down open shots, can run the offense or play off the ball equally well. I think he's a terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way.
Who are you?
And that's typically what attracts him to other teams.
Puts up the baby hook. The kick out to Rose.
Ooh, I made it.
Shot from the wing. Rose has got his second bucket.
Awesome.
Butler against George. Down low. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Outside Butler. Pass to Gibson. Butler kicks to Gasol. The shot's good.
Yeah.
Assist by Butler. Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
I'm a black guy.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Hill has the open look. Again, missing Hill.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Here's Gasol. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The shot by Hill. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter.
I know computers can set up.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a good choice for the Brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches.
What the fuck? Oh shit, right there, man.
Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. That's a 2 from Butler. Nice jump shot.
Good job. Tied it up. Tied it up, man. We just gotta hold them back.
Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clarkie came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team. And I think he will. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass. You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
I'm halfway to C+.
124 left in the first half. And the foul on Derrick Rose.
Damn, what?
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Bullshit.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
I'm pissed, okay? I want to win.
Got 2 blues on me.
Ellis outside. George double teamed. The 3 from Hill.
No.
Chicago grabs the miss.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the back end.
Here's Ellis. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much, Greg, a part of his game now.
Kevin, the talent was there, and most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
And the 3 ball is good. Butler's had a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Bulls.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Allen. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
Damn it.
Here, Bulls lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime.
Bulls
for the start
lead
of the third
by
quarter.
1.
We'll see you in a bit.
We're holding it in there, man.
Oh, Coach Butler.
Yeah, I'm Butler.
Well, both sides have assessed
So
what
you
they
make me
need to
some
do
balls.
over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Butler. 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. They've got Ian Mahinmi. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then there's Allen. And it's George in the small forward spot.
Oh, come on.
You know, guys, Taj
Why don't
Gibson
you let me
now
have a
is 6 full
three-pointer,
seasons
you
in the
stupid.
NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
There's the pick. Poked loose. And stolen by Butler. The fast break.
Yeah, White Boy slammed it.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Get up close.
3 on 3. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Rose kicks to Dunleavy.
What the hell? I didn't say pass it.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Man.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Yeah.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hill passes to Ellis. It's back to Hill. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
What?
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Allen against Gibson. Deep 2 from Hill.
It has not been an ideal start
What
to the
the
second
fuck
half.
is he
Three
doing?
of their first 4.
And out of
What
bounds as the
the
Pacers
fuck?
gain possession.
And he passed his chest like he did something really
Last season, the
beautiful.
Bulls were a tough matchup. Solid
What the
margin
fuck
of
is that
victory for
doing?
them.
They ain't doing nothing
and
but
never
good.
looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
Get him, get him, get him.
Damn. It's tied.
Man,
We
he
gotta
got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Guy.
Shots good by Ellis. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
What we were doing. Move the ball a little.
Butler dishes to Dunleavy. And it's
What?
going to be a 3-second call.
That guy fucking pushed me in there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
You know, the Pacers ended up in 4th place in the Central Division last year, guys, and that's not quite what they were used to after taking the division the previous 2 years and getting to the Eastern Conference Finals in the playoffs.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The 3 from George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists in the game. Looking at last year with the Pacers, with Paul George out, the Pacers knew it would be tough to win the Central again. And they still played decently, though.
he just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's 8 points for Rose. Pacers leading by 5. In the corner, George with it. And Indiana, another 3.
I gotta say,
boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Good. And that's now 19 points for Butler.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
It's off his foot. And the ref's saying he kicked it.
Oops.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Good. And that's 12 points for Hill.
They are not rotating
What the hell?
quickly enough on defense.
I did not
down low. Gotta
say
get quicker
throw
there.
down there. I
Just
was
no
saying next to
resistance
me.
on the interior.
Damn idiot.
Wow.
The black guy isn't very
You
smart.
won.
Indiana leads by 8.
No, I don't.
Ellis kicks to Hill for 3. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Hill. And it's 13 points for Monte Ellis.
That's far too good a look to give them from
Oh,
behind the arc.
what?
3 of their last 5 makes
Oh,
come from
shit.
beyond the arc. The defense
Oh, shit.
has to react quicker.
Fucking bullshit, man. This
Indiana's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. It's back to Hill. And the foul on Derrick Rose.
Damn it.
That's his third foul of the game. Here's George. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Bulls trailed by